All right. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being on here tonight. I'm super excited to be co-hosting this call tonight with Stacy, Angela, and Megan. The four of us, have partnered with a company that allows us to share wellness with others through whole food nutrition. So just super excited to share this info with you guys tonight. Just sit back, relax. We're going to keep it short and sweet, and we hope that you can take something away from this call. So just a little bit about myself. I am 23 years old. I have my bachelor's degree in nutrition and food science, so all of this is right down my alley. I also am a barre fitness instructor, so I love the fitness side to health as well, and I own my own wellness business. So a little bit about my health story. Or first of all, I guess we could all agree that staying healthy in today's world is definitely a challenge. You never really know what to believe with all the fad diets out there, and what to believe or who to believe and that sort of thing. So we kind of come in to set the path straight, and just get it back to the basics, which is whole food nutrition. So my story with this community started when I was in college. I lived a fairly healthy life growing up. I was in and out of sports my whole life. My mom was pretty healthy and did a good job to keep healthy meals on the table and that sort of thing. But once I got to college, I kind of had to start doing it for myself and preparing my own meals and learning how to get a good routine. And I was not doing anything good for myself. I was partying all the time. I was drinking all the time, just eating junk food, not exercising. And I started to gain weight, that freshman 15. And my grades were slipping. My skin was breaking out. I was just sick constantly. And I was so incredibly fatigued all the time that I was actually sleeping in my car between classes, which is pretty sad as a 20-year-old at the time, having to rely on a nap just to get me through my day. So I kind of hit a breaking point where I was like, okay, I need to figure this out. I need to get into a good routine with my health. And I just want to feel good. I want to get back to where I was, when I was living at home and doing sports and that sort of thing. So that's when I came across this community and these whole food products, which have totally changed my life. I jumped all into our Shred 10 program, which is just 10 days of focused nutrition, incorporating these whole food products. And the first day of the Shred 10 was the first day of my final exams, whereas in years past, I would get sick after finals because my immune system would just totally crash after the late nights, the caffeine, the junk food, and the stress from finals, where this time I finished finals, I finished the shred, I did not get sick, and I actually had energy to work out and go to work during that finals week, which just spoke volumes to me. So at that point, I was just all in. It's been, I guess, 2 years since then, and I have not been to the doctor for a sick visit. I lost the weight that I had put on in college. My skin cleared up. There's been so many different physical changes that have gone on in my body, but most importantly, I just feel great. I have energy in the mornings to wake up and go do early morning workouts before work and that sort of thing. So that's really what it's done in my life, and also just given me so much more knowledge on nutrition. Like I said, I studied nutrition in college, but with this, it's such modern research, and I'm constantly learning. So that's one of the huge things that I love about this community is you're constantly learning about the new research in nutrition and what's truly good for your body. So that's what it's done for me. But a little bit about the products. So these products, like I said, are whole food products. They are the safest on the market. It's not a supplement. It's food. They actually have nutrition labels. So one of the main products are our fruits, vegetable, and berry capsules. So these capsules have 30 different vine-ripened fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule that you take every single day to kind of bridge that gap between what you do eat and what you should be eating. So those, even on my worst days when I don't get a single vegetable through my diet, I know that I'm getting the nutrients from 30 different plants. So we have those. We also have our vegan omegas. So omegas are essential fatty acids that you need in your body to function. And you've probably taken them before as a fish oil supplement. And Juice Plus went in and they said, let's skip the fish, because they found out that the omegas actually come from the algae that fish eat. So they said, let's skip the fish. Let's not do the nasty fish oil and just do completely plant-based sources. So they did that. And the sources are from algae, raspberry seed, tomato seed, pomegranate seed, sea buckthorn berry, and they taste like pomegranate. You don't burp and taste fish, you taste pomegranate, which is huge. We also have our complete protein shakes that are completely vegan. They are gluten-free. They are delicious. They have the same glycemic index as a cup of broccoli. So what that means is basically your blood sugar is going to stay constant or pretty steady after you drink it, whereas ate a donut for breakfast, you'd see your blood sugar spike and then plummet. With this, it's just going to stay constant. So you're not going to get that sugar rush and then crash. I drink those every single day, post-workout in smoothies. And they also have 15 more plants in them, stuff like broccoli sprout, radish sprout, quinoa, just great stuff. And all of this stuff is NSF certified for sport. So it's that third-party validation. So safe. All of these products are safe for people that are pregnant, nursing, and people with cancer. And I think that you shouldn't be taking any product out there on the market unless it is safe for those 3 different categories of people. So this is the best stuff out there. And then also with the same 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries that are in a capsule, those also come in a gummy form. So if you're not a big capsule taker, you can get them in gummy forms, which are great. And they're also great for kids. And you can get them free for kids, which you can ask about if you want to know more about that. But we do have a program where if you order capsules, then you can get it free for your child. So that is huge because kids need nutrition. And this company sees that, and they believe so much in these products that they give it to them for free, which is huge. And then our last product is our tower garden. So it's about a 5 or 6 foot tall vertical garden where you can grow pretty much anything except for root vegetables. I've got one in my garage right now with grow lights, and I'm growing lettuce, spinach, celery, chard, just bunches of salad greens and stuff, so I can cut those off of my grocery bill. And it's totally sustainable. It's organic. It's doesn't have any pesticides or anything like that. So absolutely love it. Those are all the products. I could go on and on about all the amazing things that they have done for me. But I also want y'all to hear about the mission-driven side to this company. So I'm going to ask that Stacy would please share a little bit how this community has impacted her life.
Hey, everybody. That was my middle daughter coming in to give me a hug as she went to bed. So I was like, I'm about to talk. My name is Stacy. I have 3 kids. I have one in elementary, one in middle, and one in high school this year. So it's totally crazy all the time. And my husband and I own a chiropractic office. And I was introduced to Juice Plus 4 years ago when I went on a random run with a friend of a friend. And she told me about this amazing product that's fruits and veggies in a capsule. And what she didn't know at the time is that we were looking for something that we could offer in our chiropractic office that was good and clean for our patients. And my husband hates supplements. He doesn't take a Tylenol if he has a headache. He's just that guy. And but he knew that people weren't getting what they needed. So he was researching what was the cleanest, best thing out there. And so when we were introduced to Juice Plus, and it literally said it's fruits and veggies in a capsule, and it had research for my skeptical doctor husband, that was like awesome. And then also for me, I was working in corporate America and had been there for 16 years, but I was looking for a way out. I was looking for a plan B. And so that's what really interested me about the business was that there was also a business opportunity as well. And so once I got my husband to quit doing the eye roll and take a look at Juice Plus, because it made sense in our office and made sense for our family, we said yes to the product and the business the same day because a couple of things. One, it was only $50 to join. It was super clean and safe for everybody, kids, babies, moms, nursing people, sick people, old people, young people, you name it, it's good for them. And so it just made sense for us to, bring this in as an additional stream of income. And so that's part of the opportunity here is to have that business. And whether or not you want to just offset the cost of your own product or whether you want to like grow a business, you can do anything in between. And, the other thing that I didn't realize when I said yes was that this company is a mission-based company, that it's not just about selling a product, but, the mission is to, our founder is to inspire healthier living around the world and to help people achieve their goals and their dreams. And then the other beautiful thing is, I was in corporate America. I'd looked at different things. I'd had different opportunities and people present many different business models to me. But this one also has a corporate benefits package at the top that everybody can participate in as you move up through the ranks. And so that really intrigued me because nothing else out there I had heard had those type of opportunities. And I have a business background and that's what I've done. And, I was very happy to be able to say goodbye to my corporate 6-figure income when about a year into the Juice Plus business. Not that I replaced it that fast. I'm not going to say that, but I had the opportunity and I had the community and the mission and the business model behind me that allowed me to leave corporate America, help my husband with his chiropractic office, already have a sideline of income coming in that is growing every single day. So I love this company. I love this mission, and it just makes true business sense. So I am going to turn it back over to Angela so that she can tell us why she said yes and why she's excited.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Rachel and Stacy, for your time tonight, and thank you to my friends and family. Thank y'all for being here, just to support me and just to hear my story. And so I want to just share kind of my Juice Plus story with you. It started back in 2000 when my oldest sister, Christy, was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 30. And my mother, that's a nurse practitioner, researched, what was the best thing to do for my sister at that time. And she for sure found the absolute best thing she could do for my sister was to increase her fruits and vegetables. And it was just that simple. So it was during that time someone shared with her about Juice Plus. And when my mom grasped the idea, the reality of Juice Plus, and saw all of the research that backs it, she decided that she not only wanted Christy on these products, but she wanted her whole family on it. So that's where my story began in the year 2000. And then going from there, since that was like my first year of college. So as most of you know, I studied nursing and am an athlete in general. So although at first it was something that my mom, was kind of like, hey, I think you need to do this, it began to become more of my thing. And I began to understand the value of these fruits and vegetables daily going into my body. And so I'm just very thankful I started it then. And when Dave and I got married, it was something that we decided to continue, that it was going to be important to us. And so it's really been a part of our family ever since we got married, and part of the kids' lives ever since they've been little. Well, they still are little, but it's just been part of who we are as a family, and I'm so very thankful for that. A lot of people have like this before and after Juice Plus story. I've heard just amazing sort of testimonials about people that their allergies really improve, or their hair or skin, or they even end up getting off medications. And just because I was younger when I started on it, I don't feel like I have a big before and after story. However, looking back over the last like 17 plus years, I have no doubt that Juice Plus has impacted my health. And honestly, I think I will never know the extent to which it has impacted my health. Um, some things I thought might be worthy of mentioning. I had a physical this past month, and I just got the lab results from that over the last 2 weeks or so. And every lab result was within normal limits. And so now I'm 37. And another thing, just my 3 pregnancies were absolutely textbook, and I mean, as perfect as a pregnancy can be. I also never had any issues with milk production. Sorry if there's any men on the call that didn't want to hear that. But really, just I'd give God the glory for my health for sure. But things like this happen all the time where I wonder, like, could that have to do with Juice Plus? You know, could that have to do with the fact that I've been on it all these years? Another thing I wanted to mention was Abigail, our youngest daughter, when she came home from China, she was diagnosed with eczema. And the pediatric dermatologist told us that we probably wouldn't see any improvements on that till she was at least 7. And here she is 3 years later. And I am, and by the way, at the age of 4, and I am sure that if it's not gone, it is significantly improved. And once again, I'm like, oh, was that Juice Plus? So I feel like things like that happen all the time where I don't, I can't say for sure it's Juice Plus, but like I just know, I feel that it has blessed me and our family more than we could ever actually know. Which makes me think of the term I've heard before, Juice Plus, as prevention insurance, because although, it's something we've decided to invest in now, I wonder what we're saving later on, either in bills or really just in our health. I mean, I think that we'll never know the extent to which it has had an impact on us. So I am just so very thankful for the products, thankful that I've been on it for all these years. And that kind of brings me to this next part, which is that I have said yes to the business. So about 6 months ago, I started praying about 2 things. One, how to help others. My heart is a nurse, and just in general, I wanted to help beyond my 4 walls and my kids. And so I was praying about, God, how can I make an impact? How can I help people? And at the same time, how can I start earning some money and be able to add financially to our household? And so I believe it was an answer to prayer, that to step into this Juice Plus business, because it truly checked those boxes. And another thing I didn't mention is that my husband's job is very full-time, and he has been traveling for like 7 years now. So it was very important to me to still be able to be very flexible and be able to do all of my functions as a mom and be able to carry life here with 4 kiddos. So again, Juice Plus does all of those things for me, and I just consider it a blessing. And I'm really excited about the journey ahead. Excited about the possibilities and the potential. And so it said on my little graphic, it said believer. As most of you know, I'm number 1, a believer in Jesus, and absolutely that's number 1. But I'm here to say and intentionally share with people, I'm a believer in Juice Plus. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I've stepped into this business. I'm excited about it. And in closing, I just wanted to share something that my sister Christy, I mentioned at the beginning of the talk. She is doing great, by the way, now. And she texted me earlier today, and she said she had multiple things she wanted me to share with you all. If you know my sister, she's awesome. But the thing that I did write down, I wanted to say word for word. She said, I believe Juice Plus has a lot to do with the fact that I'm still here and doing so well. And she had it in all caps with lots of exclamation points. So I just say that she's doing great, and she would attest to the fact that we think Juice Plus has been a blessing to our family. So thank you for listening in and for taking this time. And Megan, I will turn it over to you.
Okay, so hey, and we're going to wrap up this call. And you've heard some amazing things on here, and Angela did a great job sharing, and Rachel and Stacy did as well. But one thing that I want to touch on before we end the call is the community. And we have amazing products, and we have an amazing mission and business, and it's wonderful. But we also have an amazing community that has changed lives. And I can speak to that I am a completely different person today than I was 4 years ago when I said yes to this mission. I had no idea what I was saying yes to, nor does anyone whenever they do that. I really don't think so. I think even when they say yes to the product, they really don't know what that journey, and like Angela mentioned too, like she's just so happy to be on this journey. It is a true journey. It's a journey to better health. It's a journey to better wealth. It's a spiritual growth. It's whatever you want it to be is what it can be, and it's just amazing. And you know, you heard Angela reference the graphic, and with the graphic, Stacy also said opportunity, and that's so true for her, because this was a great opportunity for her to leave corporate America and be the mother and wife that she wanted to be, and help her husband. And Angela is a believer, and Rachel has a background and is educated in this, and mine is dream maker, because it is just really true that you can, with this community, you can achieve any goal that you really want it to be. And that can be with, again, your health. You can say, I want to change this, and we are here to help you achieve whatever that goal may be. It can be that, you know, $500 a month looks, you know, is something different for your family. A corporate benefits package is something that you dream for in your family. And then it also can just be a community. And I know for myself, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was kind of a resentful mom and wife, and I stayed at home a lot with some kiddos, and I didn't really realize that I didn't have healthy relationships. And this community has shown me how to love others, how to support others, and also how to just really love myself. And that's the true most important thing. And so anyway, we just thank y'all for coming to the call. And now that you've heard this information, I like to say you can't unknow this information. You now have it, and you can't forget it. And now that you know, you're responsible. So what are you responsible for? Well, we like to give you options, and those options can be, one, that you can thank Angela for this call, because I know that I am thankful for the person who shared this amazing opportunity with me. You can thank Angela and ask her how you can make one simple change and incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet. The second option can be, if you heard something on this call that just really resonated with you, and you think, man, this is an awesome mission and I would love to get behind it too. It's $50. Like, let's lock arms, because I am only one person, Angela's only one person, and we need to get this information out there. And we can't do it alone, so we need others to lock arms with us and share this product. And the other option is, of course, that like you can make a career change if that's what you want to do too. So I just really just inspire you to do whatever it was that touched your heart on this call tonight. So thank you so much, and we appreciate you coming on. Have a great night.